Yeah, if you want to immigrate to a new country, you have to get past the most important thing. And I call that going from something to nothing. When you show up in a new country, in a third world country, let's say, you're going to start over again. It doesn't matter what you think, how outrageous you are, how great you think you are. You're basically starting over, regardless of what you think is going to happen to you. Coming with money is a huge help. There's no question about it. The idea really is to show up in a place and have a project, have something to do, keep yourself occupied, keep your mind occupied, do some physical labor, get yourself into a mode where you're not moping about not being important anymore, not being that special person in your original country. There's so many taxi drivers in New York City that used to be rocket scientists and physicists and doctors and whatever it may be. And they all had to take a step back. They all had to go towards fitting into a society where their degrees and their education didn't have a lot of value or doesn't have a lot of value. So when you show up to a place, remember you're going to go from something to almost nothing. And then you've got to build yourself back up again to get somewhere where you're happy with yourself. And cockiness and show off and all these behaviors don't really help you in this scenario. It's more about getting down to business, buying a piece of real estate, fixing the real estate up, building something beautiful, helping people out, whatever it may be. There's this idea of you being you, or you being happy with what you see in the mirror every morning. And that's the big difference with moving to a new place. You basically have to start over from scratch. And that's hard on people, really hard. Sure, you're bringing a little bit of money with you, you're bringing your education with you, your knowledge with you, but you still have to start at the bottom again. Some people get out of that position very quickly. Other people struggle from the get go and never get out of it. So there is this tricky element to immigrating to, say, to a third world country where you're basically trying your best to fit in, or maybe to basically not fit in and just stay away from all the noise. And if you do that, you might end up being incredibly happy where you are, especially if you're occupied all the time. There's nothing worse being in a foreign country and you've got nothing to do. You need the physical activity, you need the fresh air, you need to be interacting a little bit with projects and getting stuff done. And if you can do that, you can really adjust to a new place. So, this idea of going from somebody to a nobody is very hard on a lot of people. So if you're that person that needs to be in the spotlight, needs to be, recognized as someone special and all these things, if you're that type of person, immigrating to a third world country might be very, very hard on you. It's an adjustment that you have to make yourself. It's an adjustment where you have to put up with the fact that you're less of an important person than you used to be. And if you can do that, you can really enjoy living in a third world country. Yeah, creating projects, being involved with, showing people new techniques, new ways of building is very important. Learning the language, being able to communicate with everybody, is such a benefit when you're moving to a new place. So this idea of being a somebody turning into a nobody, it's up to you, the person, to change that by getting really involved in your daily activities and how busy you are and how people perceive you as a person that gets things done or a person that is investing in a country and doing all these crazy projects. It makes a really big difference if you um, keep yourself involved in something and keep yourself busy by creating something beautiful And that makes all the difference in the world for your mind, for your own mind, is to be that person that is constantly getting up in the morning and looking for something interesting to do. And everything around you is improving, moving forward, changing. That's one thing I've noticed here in Ecuador a lot. There's very little movement towards the better. It's always this element of being stagnant. Keep If you can keep a forward movement in your life, it's going to be a lot easier for you to immigrate into another country and to be not necessarily successful, but successful in your own mind, that you're happy where you are and you're completely content with being that person in a new country. There's a real statement having a physical world changing around you. So if you buy a piece of real estate or if you're developing something, it's really interesting to have that piece of property, the landscape, the bathrooms, wherever it may be, that is, there's a progress happening. And that progress or success will make you a somebody using your physical surroundings. And your physical surroundings can replace a lot of human interaction. And that makes it really nice to have that physical world encourage you to keep on moving forward and to be content with what you're achieving. Having something show up, having something completed, having something that you can work on is incredibly valuable when you show up in a new world and you can use your skills and show off your skills and do all kinds of really cool things in a country that is less restricted. And that could make you into somebody who's happy not being a nobody. Yeah, maybe this idea of creating this physical world that you can surround yourself in and that you can be occupied with, maybe that's the solution for happiness in another world. Creating something where you can be comfortable, where you can be harvesting food to eat, where you can actually be something inside your own little kingdom. Maybe that is the answer. Maybe you ignore the outside world a little bit more. You involve yourself, yes, but you're also creating your own little paradise. And you're creating this idea of self sufficiency, independency. I've had so many government officials show up here, and there's not much they can really say to me because everything's in order and everything is looking really interesting and beautiful. And you kind of can create this fenced in zone for yourself where you're happy inside your own world, happy inside your own mind. That probably is more valuable than integrating yourself to an extent where you're an important person in a world. Being important to yourself is more important than being important to everybody else.